Once upon a time in a bustling city, there lived a young woman named Maya. Maya had always been a dreamer. She dreamed of writing a best-selling novel, but her reality was far from it. She worked at a small cafe, barely making ends meet, and every day felt like a replay of the last. One evening, after an exhausting shift, Maya sat by her tiny window, with a notebook in hand. She stared at the blank pages, doubting herself. Who am I to think I can be an author? I can't even afford to quit my job to write. She was ready to give up. The next morning, Maya met an elderly man named Mr. Carter at the cafe. He was a regular customer, but rarely spoke more than a polite hello. That day, he noticed Maya scribbling on a napkin during her break. "Well, what are you writing?" he asked. Maya hesitated, embarrassed. "Just ideas for a book I'll probably never finish." Mr. Carter smiled warmly. "You know, I used to think that way too, but let me tell you a story." He told her how he had always wanted to paint but spent decades working as an accountant, too afraid to pursue his dream. It wasn't until he retired at 65 that he picked up a brush. Now his paintings were in galleries across the city. "You don't have to wait as long as I did, Maya," he said. "Start small, believe in your dream, and most importantly, believe in yourself." That conversation stuck with Maya. That night, instead of doubting herself, she wrote the words Chapter 1 at the top of her notebook and began her story. Maya adopted a simple mantra: I am capable, and I am worthy. Whenever negative thoughts crept in, she repeated it. Slowly, she started seeing progress. She wrote a little every day, even during her breaks at the cafe. Months turned into a year. Maya's notebook filled up, and she began typing her manuscript. There were days she wanted to quit, but she held on to Mr. Carter's advice and her newfound belief in herself. Finally, the day came when she submitted her book to publishers. Rejections came first, and they stung. But instead of giving up, Maya kept pushing and believed in I am capable and I am worthy. With each rejection, she refined her manuscript, learning and improving. One sunny afternoon, Maya received an email that made her heart race. A publisher loved her book and wanted to publish it. She couldn't believe it. Fast forward a few months, Maya's book hit the shelves, and it became a bestseller. She left her job at the cafe to focus on writing full-time. At her first book signing, Maya looked up to see Mr. Carter in line, beaming with pride. "You did it," he said. Maya nodded. "Because I started believing I could." Moral of the story: positive thinking doesn't mean ignoring challenges. It means believing you have the strength to overcome them. And when you combine belief with action, you unlock the power to achieve your dreams. So what's your dream? Take that first step today, believe in yourself, and watch where the journey takes you.